All right, good morning, everyone. So join me here as I talk about pro-life stuff starting this week. I'm going to be really focused. I'm going to be breaking down a lot of Lila Rose's debates with doctors that she talks about life and how life has meaning and we have the rights as humans to have life. And she is debating a doctor. I saw this from 3 weeks ago. I had not watched it yet. I'm going to be breaking down the argument from a biblical point of view. A lot of people are like, well, I'm not religious, so this doesn't apply to me. Yes, it does. It's actually criminal to be killing people. So we are going to see people who are called educated, who are not very smart. Doctors, just because they have that white coat ladies and they have a degree behind their name and name after name behind their name, MD, OBGYN, PhD, whatever, does not give them the right to kill your child. A lot of women don't understand this, a lot of girls, until they become moms. I will be doing a video right after this about coming from the Elizabeth Taylor kind of culture to that I grew up in to becoming more of a biblical woman, biblical mindset, and that all starts with faith. I saw a girl last night on a video who was homeless, and she's at the library a lot, but a lot of girls who are homeless have very awful relationships with their moms, and women who have had abortions do not have the support they need from their moms or their grandmothers. So we are going to be talking about breaking down abortion much more on my channel here. I have a ton of channels. I have like 9 or 10 channels that I will be talking about other things too on here, but this is going to be mostly pro-life, and let's solve some of these problems. So this homeless girl was saying that every time she was home, her and her mother would fight, and it actually became fist fight, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me. So she's was 15 on the streets doing drugs and everything. And of course, when she's on the streets, she's doing more drugs. And obviously, pregnancy can come of this very easily. Girls who are homeless and on the streets, they're not protected usually. They usually have a pimp like this girl did where she got beaten, etc., etc. She did get away from him. But we want to help girls who are on the streets, who are homeless, or just dealing with the streets, and show them their value, show them their worth before Christ, and help girls. Because obviously if they're pregnant and they have a pimp and they're being used for their body, or they're in sex trafficking, or whatever, sex work, whatever, they have to not be pregnant in order to keep their job, so their body looks presentable, or looks like they're in shape enough to continue to be able to get work. So we want to help these girls understand the value of motherhood, how precious it is. It doesn't have to be the same upbringing they had. Women change their lives constantly. You have more choices. You don't have to repeat the patterns. So we are going to be talking about that debate this week. I'm going to be talking about it. Join me here with breaking down the arguments of abortion. It is a spiritual battle. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual realms, against spiritual principalities, and we want to talk about that and how that takes form in abortion. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys.